Hi, I'm back doing an energy reading for Taurus. We're calling all Taurus placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter Taurus placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter as it relates to the current energies of this Gemini full moon. We're in the shadow phase right now, or pre-shadow. And I think it's happening in 2 more days, 3 more days, depending on where you at. Taurus. Calling all Taurus placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is going on? What they need to know. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I'm hearing there may be a Leo or Aries involved. Aries, you just been in everybody's shit. Anyway, Taurus, messages. So I'm getting the energy of desperation. Healthy choices, self-love, self-care, being happier, loving life. Somebody's like their anxiety is peaked or they're in a state of trauma. They feel like they don't know how to make healthy choices. I'm hearing something about the decision was so bad. Clarify this in the physical. Listening to somebody else. The decision to listen to someone else was so bad. Could be a Cancer involved. That could have been who you were listening to and made this bad decision. Taurus. You're focused on building anew, right? This manifesting energy, financial opportunity, but you got to get yourself together first. Like your mind, body, and spirit. 666. I'm hearing so you can have this again. Divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, alignment. Are you listening to the wrong person? I'm hearing the head of my life. It reminds me of like my cousin. She would get up in church and be like, giving thanks to God who is the head of my life. They always, people always say that, right? But I'm hearing that the head of my life, like, you're not talking about God, Taurus. You're talking about this person you were listening to. Cancer energy. They ain't got to be a Cancer, but they could be a mother. Cancer represents the moon, water element. Cancer rules the breast. And I believe, Taurus, you rule the nervous system. That's your body part. But like I said, somebody is feeling some, I think I said anxiety and despair. They're having a hard time dealing with the consequences and repercussions of this decision they made due to listening to somebody else. So they're still in the traumatic fallout of that decision, but they're trying to, and they're going to manifest more for themselves and focus on themselves, but they got to heal first. They ready to like on to the next thing, and it's like, hold on, wait. Have you healed from this? You can have this again. So it could be a ruining of a family relationship. But in order for you to keep going or to go again, Taurus, you need to do some healing because somebody got the shakes. Their anxiety is just like, got them like they can't even really express themselves. They're quite emotional. I'm hearing lost weight. Yeah, Taurus rules the neck. But I feel like who rules the nervous system? I know Virgo is the bowels, the intestines. Aries is the head. Taurus is the neck. Gemini, the hands. Cancer, the breast. Leo, the heart. Virgo. Oh, Virgo is the nervous system. Libra, the kidneys. But anyway, But with Virgo ruling the nervous system, it just confirms, double downs on you need to do some healing before you can move forward and focus on this. You have to, you don't even know how to make healthy choices for yourself right now. This has really traumatized you. So you need to do some healing, some self-love and self-care before you get back onto the getting the money. Taurus. Somebody is in lack mindset. They feel left out in the cold. They feel abandoned. They feel abandoned. Yeah, because this is not what they wanted. They didn't want something to end. They wanted a new opportunity, urge to create, begin anew. There was some betrayal. I feel like they like, yeah, bottom of the deck, we have tower moment, sudden change, upheaval. This is somebody, Taurus, you or them, take our resonates, had the rug pulled from under them. And now we're coming into completion. That part was done. It's also a new cycle, right? So even if you didn't want something to end, something traumatized you to the point where you have to relearn healthy choices and how to care for yourself. And instead of sitting in that, you sit in it sometimes, but then you go with the money and you know you can rebuild this if you get out here and do this, right? Socialize, build more relationships, right? But the lack mindset, the abandonment, being out in the cold, it's due to some betrayal. And I feel like there is a fight around you, right? You may be in the middle of it. You know, the fight, the consequences of the fight you have to deal with, because ultimately you make the decision, right? Like I said, you're having a hard time dealing with a decision you made listening to somebody else. Could be a mother energy, right? I got Cancer. But the fight could be between the mother and somebody else. But it's not with you, but you are the deciding factor and you're deciding wrong. You're listening to the wrong person and now you wish you hadn't. And now it's time to rebuild. You can do this with no problem. But you didn't want things to end. So you may come in with an offer, right? This is the slowest moving night, but it gets to the destination. You may come in with an offer. Like I'm hearing, please stay with me tonight. I don't know, child. The devil at the bottom of the deck. 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords, like this don't feel. Yeah, you need to have strength over this thing. So hopefully your offer, because some of y'all could be taking an offer to what one of the parties in the fight that's around you, that you're the deciding factor. But you really need to have strength over this thing. It's just really kind of like you need to like put your phone on do not disturb. If you are a parent yourself, like only numbers that get in is children and business, and you already let your children know, I don't want to deal with this, that, or whatever. Because I'm hearing the chaos and the lies, the manipulation. It's giving a little bit of witchcraft, and I mean the derogatory kind, because witchcraft can be healing, or the craft can be healing, you know. It's light and dark to everything. And I don't feel like you're doing it, but I feel like there's a hand in it. It's some left-handed work, some manipulation. If you're new here, I read intuitively. My readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. What else? I'm hearing, who's the culprit? For some of y'all, it's your mother, especially if there was a marriage involved. or a partnership or a mother figure, maternal energy. Could be a dominant feminine energy. Don't take these. Okay. What else? Who's the culprit for Taurus? Again, I'm hearing Cancer energy. We'll see if any Cancer energy comes out. We got Mars here. Like I said, we had some Aries, but this is Scorpio too. But this is going to be transformed like a Scorpio had a hand in it. We have Virgo, like I said, with the nervous system we were talking about earlier, because your anxiety, you got the shakes, right? Nerve endings, I'm hearing. Some muscular issues. So we got Virgo here and Gemini, Aries and Scorpio with you, Taurus. Cancer came out. And some of this ain't got to be about the zodiac. It could be the energy they represent, earth, air, water, fire, or the planet they're ruled by, or the house. Cancer. The doula. Feeling sympathetic, comforting, nostalgic, protective, intuitive, birthing, tender, nocturnal, caring, moody, receptive, lunar, sentimental, introverted, defensive, family oriented. I'm just hearing, if it ain't about the money, yeah, it's giving bitter feminine. That, like I said, that's who you listening to and steered you wrong. You know that now. But I'm hearing it's too late to apologize. It's too late. This is giving again changes and transformation. Strengthens, join first, forces, concentrates, saturates. Yeah, it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Some of y'all need to be in the house. And this ain't just Taurus. I just feel like this is the weather to be with your family, but there's an energy I can't be with my family because this, like I said, Scorpio is here. I saw Gemini opposition. Due to somebody listening to Cancer energy, a mother figure, a bitter feminine, the who they were in partnership with is now their opponent. This is unfortunate. Close this out. It's their opponent now. But with this Gemini energy, Gemini full moon coming, that's what we channel. You're going to see the other side of this, Taurus. They're going to see your other side. You're going to see their other side. Some more shit going to be revealed. Hangman, that's going to put you on pause, reflection, deep healing, interviewing. And I don't mean interviewing as in work, but that may be it that caused you to have that aha moment, that intense moment of clarity, that healing, that wish fulfillment. That wish fulfillment could be reigniting this thing, or it could just be you realizing how to make healthy choices for yourself now because you are changed. And then you can get back to the money, the abundance, the manifesting what you want, and the physical, you know, whether it's with this energy again that you kind of lost listening to other people, or it's with the whole new energy. All right. But deal with your shit. Don't keep trying to go to work. Deal with your shit. All right. Thank you, Taurus. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I have services on special due to the holidays. The links for that will be listed in the description box below. And you can book and schedule on my website, energyexchangewellness.com. Thank you.